the Amish Village.
And you're on your own on the ground. We also have the back road bus tour that takes you out in the countryside. That's an hour and a half. Takes you out where the Amish live. Your driver.
Oh, I have This is Amish place. Okay. Where do we go? Stay right here. Stay right here.
Did you decide? You may have filled it up?
Yeah. 34
Okay, we have
$30 for the heart, not bad.
2 o'clock.
No phones. It doesn't sound that bad.
No, no. Sounds refreshing to me.
It's yeah, I guess. I like phones, so I like
So
phones.
this is a school or?
Well, actually, this is called a sitting room. This is where Amish have their church, their funerals, and you can sit down if you like, you don't have to stand. This is a sitting room, so this is for church, funerals, and weddings, that's it. Amish don't have church on every Sunday, they have it every other Sunday. So on a Sunday where Amish don't have church, they call it Fellowship Sunday, just because it's a relaxing day to see your friends and family and relax. But on days where Amish have church, so there's not just one big building. Instead, you're going to have to host your own services every once in a while in your own house. So these benches that you're sitting on, they get moved from house to house to house for whoever's going to have church. These are brought around by a specially designed buggy so that they can go all across the neighborhood. So maybe 1 week you go into your neighbors for church, and then the next 2 weeks they bring the benches over to your house and you kind of go around. Yeah, so ours do use regular stoves, it just can't be off of electricity. So they have this one that is just going to be for heating your house. And ours, they will actually put a bed or a couch inside of their kitchens, because it's going to be one of the only heated rooms. And that way you can take care of your sick family members.
What leads up there?
Sorry, what?
What leads up there?
Up there? I'll show you what's up there then.
Yeah, once we'll get there, huh?
We'll get up there.
That's cool. Okay.
And
Oh.
yeah, well, this is actually a little fancy for an Amish home.
Right.
It's just, you'd imagine that if the man of the house is a carpenter, he might make this as a birthday present for his wife.
You are not going to be in great shape, pal. Really interesting.
Oh, that's adorable. These might even fit.
Oh my. Is this so big? Yeah. You want to sleep in this?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. No one does now.
There's no mattress left.
Oh, these are the mattresses, actually.
Oh, that is the
Wow.
mattress.
This has actually been here since the 1800s, when the house was
That's
built
it.
originally.
That's it.
No
So yeah, these are all
kidding.
original.
Kind of looks kind of comfortable.
Mhm.
And you told them to sleep tight before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's would be used back then as kind of like a warning from their moms to their kids, because you make sure you don't want to take these off. You don't want to let them get loose. You don't mess with them, because you don't want to wake up on the floor.
Yeah.
The girls' room's in there. So your parents, they're always supposed to have a lot of windows in their room, just in case anything happens overnight. You want to be able to see if a barn's catching on fire.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, if it's actually just a barn, Amish are pretty calm about that. They take everything out. They won't even bother the fire department. They just take everything out and let the barn burn down. Because they know the next day they get all their friends and family, the entire community over to help them rebuild. We had a bonfire a couple weeks ago. The Amish guy just let it burn down. He got everything out. Next day, that barn was up there, the same place that morning.
Well,
Yeah, they work really fast.
And this is the girl.
Remember I said that Amish can't have any pictures of themselves and no mirrors?
Yeah.
So Amish are still really, really strict. And they make it so that girls don't put faces on their doors either. It's a little bit creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Price.
But this is actually the rule that Amish don't care about so much anymore. So they do let the girls put faces on their doors now. As long as you make it, you know, so it doesn't look like somebody else exactly.
Whoa! Oh my god! If I was Amish and I was a teenager, I would sneak right out of there. Yeah, I would love to do that. Oh my god, there's a chicken! There's another chicken!
So you girls come down here instead to make all the showies and jams and get ready for the winter.
That's why they have that. Clean their clothes.
Yeah.
Is this why they clean their clothes?
Yeah, they do use washing machines. That actually, this is a lawnmower engine that's on the side.
Really?
Right here.
Well, I've seen that before.
Yeah, my grandmother had one of those.
woman did that.
A lot of people tell me when they get their hand stuck in here or their hair. I've heard all these pretty stories of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And Patty was good at doing
Sounds like
She
fun.
was a big help. I wasn't even allowed to try with 3 pounds.
I think I remember seeing this on another TV show where you like rub your clothes against it.
And I don't know if I caught this on the video, but when we were in there, the guy was saying this is an actual Amish home. They bought it from an Amish family 50 years ago. There's a chicken coming to say hello. So they got it off them 50 years ago, and just to do tours and everything. So this is an actual Amish house that you get to tour. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, Mr. Chicken, or Miss Chicken. Oh, the spring house. Milk house. In the founding years of the Pennsylvania Dutch country, an important factor in choosing land for a farm was the availability of the abundance, never failing flowing of water. The farmhouse was either built directly over a spring, or else a separate small building was erected on the spring. So this is where they get the water. Pretty cool. All right, here I go to feed Mr. Ed. Hi, Mr. Ed. Yeah. That's a good horsey. That's a good one. Good horsey. I don't have anything else for you, pal. Who do you like in the Preakness, huh? Do you know anybody running in the Preakness? You can give me a tip? That's a good boy.
Oh my gosh, there's a chicken by you, Paul.
Yeah.
So we're at the place right now, and you just saw some of the tour, and now we're feeding the pigs, the donkeys, the chickens, and the ponies. There was a horse over there.
I think Jake is eating his like stuffing.
This one's peppercorn and nutmeg. I don't know which one's which.
And this is peppercorn, and that's nutmeg. So who do you want me to feed?
Oh, I like it.
Everybody, because
I love Sage. She's the other one. She's super nice.
This pot-bellied pig was begging for food. Ridiculous. Look at peppercorn.
Jakey!
Eating peppercorn.
Jakey!
Look at you. You're
Hey, Jakey!
Oh, Sage.
this one.
Sage is pretty.
yelling and carrying on like some
Sage is pretty.
Sage, she's really nice and pretty. She's my baby.
I'll get you some food, Sage.
Her name is Sage.
Yes, I love her.
There you are, Sage. We'll
Oh,
get you some.
I don't know if you feed them chicken. Go give the chickens some chicken food
Hey,
and
chicken.
come back for some of this. Anybody need more food?
Look at that. The family carriage as opposed to the pickup truck of carriages. Well, I guess this would be the pickup truck for carriages.
There's an actual schoolhouse.
All right, kids are going to school.
You're late. Sit down. Now we have 5 things.
Green and orange.
You missed our afternoon recess. So you're not getting any recess.
That would be Bryce's permanent seat right there. Go ahead, sit
Yeah.
down, teacher.
In the corner.
Yep.
All right, now we are in the blacksmith shop here. There you go. The black metal. Old way of saying iron. Huh. I never knew that too.
Are these like lawnmowers?
Plows.
The corn sheller. We have food.
Oh, you have food? You want food? Yeah. Let me get.
I tell you, the Amish,
Berta.
they think of everything. Okay, here's the how they feed all the animals from the creek down there. Spins the wheel, and that in turn pumps the water from here and into the trough. And that's how they get the water for the animals. Man, pretty ingenious.
Alright.
Go.
Oh, the days of hanging the clothes on the line. You don't see that anymore. Well, that was the tour of an Amish house at the Amish Village. Very interesting. What do you think, Lama?
Oh, very, very. It's like Yes, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, learned an awful lot of stuff you never thought of, just didn't know, and very interesting. I'd definitely recommend it if you're in Lancaster. Definitely come down to the Amish Village.